Hello, my friends in the group Self-Love Club. Self-Love Club. So you guys in the group are so fun and delicious. You're commenting on all the little comments. And I did some research and I wanted to share it with you because it has to do with algorithms, geeking out, so that we know what goes on in this group, this little community of people. And I'm so excited because I'm trying to grow this group. I want to take it to like 1,000 people by the time my birthday happens, which is March 10th. So if the group right now is like 367 people, I want to try to blow this thing up to 1,000 by March 10th. So I'm going to be in it, very active, doing a lot more of these challenges, videos every day. It's algorithmic, so the more you comment and the more you participate, the more people see these challenges and these posts, and then the conversations start getting more and more populated. So I wanted to encourage you to give it a like, give it a comment, and feel free to invite your friends into this group if you feel like they need to hang in the Self-Love Club and hang out with all the people who want to learn how to love up on themselves. So today, I am going to begin day 2. I already kind of started. I have a challenge comment post that we could all talk about in the group, so you could see that. But I wanted to do today's video. It's about self-talk. Self-talk. Peanut gallery, talking shit all the time in your head, preventing you from moving forward in your life, preventing you from making certain decisions. You want to go this way, and the little monster in your head is like, no, go this way, or don't do anything. It's too risky. I don't like it. I'm afraid. So there are a few things to know about the self-talk and about that side of yourself who thinks that they know everything about you. They know nothing. They think that they're just running a program. It's all lies. So I'm going to read some things, some notes. I'm very prepared. I have a bunch of notes that are about this, right? So that you guys could, and girls, can get the self-love, self-talk, the way you talk to yourself in your head, on point. So, few things. First, are you speaking to yourself like your truest love and your bestest friend? Are you speaking to yourself the way source energy, God force, God, whatever you want to call it, would speak to you? Very important that you acknowledge what your primary operating system in your head is running like. Are you primarily talking to yourself with criticism and judgment, or are you talking to yourself like love, kindness, compassion, it's okay, you got this kind of energy? So it's really important that you get clear on which one, and it could be a combination of the two. I have a combination of the two. I'm working towards the shifting, which is key, of acknowledging when I'm in that negative shit talking myself and I realize it. And that's like, oh, okay, who's saying this to me right now? What do I know to be true? What do I believe to be true? Because that little thing will run your life. That little shit talker in your head will run your life. And it could be the voice of a parent, the voice of a former boss that like messed with your head, a former lover, former spouse, somebody that criticized you or pressured you. Just there's an operating loop program going. So when I handle that, one of the things to understand is your real you, your truest you, your godly you would never speak to yourself in ways that are mean, hurtful, and critical. Would never do it. So know that that thing is just a program. It's not you, it's an ego. The ego is running a program. It's running a story. And the good part is you could change the program. Just like you would, computer, laptop. You drop coffee on it. Oh my God. Take it to the Geek Squad. And they're like, oh, no worries. We're just going to do this thing and we're going to handle the motherboard and blah, 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 blah. And here's your laptop. Pay us. Similar to your brain. You could rejigger the programming. All you need to do is choose new words. So when you hear yourself, and let's say it's a thing that you want to do. Let's say, I'll give you my own example, right? So for a few months, I was, off and on contemplating, do I stay in my relationship or do I end the relationship and make it a friendship? And, go through that process. And for a while, I was back and forth. Why? Because I had the self-talk little gremlin in my head giving all the doom and gloom. Oh, it's a pandemic. What are you going to do? You're going to be all by yourself. What if they lock down again? What if this? What if that? What if the other? All the what if, doom and gloom, doom and gloom, doom and gloom. And I had to get to a place where it was like, okay, listen, I am in charge. I appreciate your concern. And I love that you brought them to my attention. But this is how I am feeling. This is what I know to be true. And this is the action that I'm going to take. Because I'm in control. Not the voices in my head. Me. So that's what I encourage you all to do too. Is know where this is coming from. And choose to take the leadership role. And say, I hear what you're saying. And I appreciate you for your, waving the red flags. And bringing these things to my attention. But you're not running my life. I am running my life. When you choose these new words, so let's say you're, you're going to be, I want to date again. I want to put myself out on dating apps, and your little thing and start, really? To what? To get hurt again? To meet some lunatic who's going to hurt you and abuse you again? Are you crazy? And you're like, yeah, so maybe I won't do anything. And then months go by and you're still alone and you're like, but I want to fall in love. Like I want to be loved. I have love to give. And the little gremlin inside is, no, crazy people, you're not doing that again. So you're at odds with each other. You're at odds with yourself. One side of you is talking shit. The other side of you is, I want to move forward and grow in my life. When you choose the new words to say, new beliefs get formed. That's how you form new beliefs. You hear what the little monster in your head is saying, and you can write it down. You can be like, when it comes to this particular topic, whether it's money, whether it's dating, relationships, your marriage, whatever your situation is, if there's family, if there's a monster in your head talking shit about it, you can write down what it is that they are saying. You write it down. And you look at it on the page. You're like, wow, this is a lot of shit that I'm programmed and talking in my head. Then you go one by one and you cross it out. And at the bottom of it, you add in what you want to say to yourself and think instead. What would you like to believe instead? Because that's your truth, not this. So what you're going to do is, again, to repeat, you're going to put out all the stuff on a piece of paper. All the things that this thing inside your head, the self-talk. You're not good enough. Don't quit the job. Don't ask for a raise. Don't do this. Don't do that. They're never going to listen to you. Don't give any ideas. They're going to steal them. What the hell's the point of this, of that, right? That kind of language. So you write all that down. And then what you do is underneath it, you cross it out and then you say, this is what I want to believe instead. And you write in the new belief and you make a declaration. I am worthy of a raise. I bust my ass at this job and I am great at what I do. And these people, I believe they know it and they would be happy and delighted to give me some money, right? So that is how you handle that. So wanted to jump up on here and leave a little vid for day 2 of the self-love challenge, all about self-talk, all about handling that little gremlin in your mind. And understand also that your self-talk is really conversations with the universe. What's up, Suzanne? I see you, pretty girl. How are you? How have you been? I hope good. Hope your Thanksgiving was amazing. So yeah, the self-talk is what I'm talking about. And I'm leaving these videos in the group so people can do them on their time zone at their leisure. They can come in and check in. But I wanted to do one about self-talk. Day 2 is all about self-talk. I also put a question in the group too. so that you can like look at it, weigh in. If you use it as a journal prompt, that's totally cool. Some people don't want to put their stuff in the group. They want to do it private. All good. And, you know, understand that what we think we manifest more of. So this little monster that's having conversations with you is also having conversations with the universe. And so what you say, you believe, and you attract. So what better way to attract better things than to be very mindful about what's my self-talk looking like about this particular topic? And if it's negative and it's not serving me, how can I cross it out, cancel, and fill in what I am going to choose to believe instead, what I'm going to choose to tell myself instead. Oh, I want to start going to the gym again. What's the point? Your hormones are out of whack. You're not going to lose weight. You think you're going to have the same body you had when you were 35? Ah! Here, go to the fridge. Have some Haagen-Dazs. Dulce de leche with some cookies. And you're like, but I don't want that. I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll have some ice cream. And that's how you sabotage yourself, that little voice. So you want to, in that case, say, okay, little asshole telling me that I'm not going to have the best body of my life at 50. You know what? What do I know to be true? Well, I know that in 3 months, I have the ability to get into amazing shape. I've done it before. I can do it again. And then the little voice, you did it when you were 40. You're almost 50 now. Jennifer Lopez is 51 and she's banging hot. So I'm going to go for that body. There you go. Padow. Yeah, but Jennifer Lopez is a rich multimillionaire and she has access to a gym 24/7. I have access to a gym 24/7. So here's what we're going to do, little shit talker. We are going to make a little schedule, and every day we're going to do some kind of physical activity to get us moving in that direction for half hour every day. Done. Just to see if we can do it. We're going to have some fun videos. We're going to go on Instagram. We're going to go on YouTube. We're going to find the bar motion lady. We're going to do all these things. So you start to take action. And your self-talker has only two choices. Either get on the bandwagon or shut the fuck up. There's no middle. If you're going to sit there and start taking action after you silence the inner shit talker, it is so powerful. It's super powerful. So you need to show the inner shit talker that you are in control. So one of the things that I do when I coach people is I help them with that chronic negativity and that talking shit of what you can and cannot do. And we handle it. And then people start to take these small little actions in the direction of the thing that they want to accomplish, the thing that they want to do. Sometimes it's a thing like I want to leave my marriage. I want to divorce this person. It's a toxic, ridiculous relationship. I'm not fulfilled. I haven't been fulfilled in forever. And they don't know how to leave because the inner shit talker is, you're a terrible person if you leave this relationship. You're a quitter. And you're going to end up alone. And your kids, stay in it for the kids. And it's all this shit. But are you going to get your life to where you want it, or are you going to live it for the shit talker in your head? So that's it. Just a thing to think about. And if that's something that you struggle with, now is the time more than ever to get it handled and sorted. We're coming up on a new year. It'd be a nice thing to do for yourself is enter 2021. Hello, after the shit show that 2020 has been, something to consider. Maybe that's the thing to do. Like, look at your life. How do you want it to be in 2021, regardless of what external forces are, trying to mess with your flow and your life and your groove. You can make some decisions. You could be like, here's how I want to live in 2021. Just regardless of what's going on outside my door, this is the mindset I want to be in for 2021. So I'm happy to help you with that. Day 2, self-love challenge. Get your self-talk on point. Again, to recap the little exercise, you want to get a piece of paper and you want to think of a topic, whether it's money, love, health, your body, whatever, and think of the common self-talk. that you have about it. Write it on a piece of paper. Take a red pen, cross that sucker out, and say, you know what? Here's what I'm going to choose to think instead. Effective immediately. And then you can reread it. You can keep it, read it every day, whatever. You could say old belief, new belief. Old shit talk, new positive talk. So try that. Let me know how it goes. You can PM me at any time. I'm always open to the PM if you want to be private with this. And feel free to invite friends to this group. As the group grows, we're going to be having more and more challenges, more fun ways to improve yourself. We're going to do fun ones together. I'm doing the self-love challenge thing with you guys too. Tomorrow, I believe, is the mindset for manifestation, which is cool because it's going to take the self-talk and it's going to bring it to now the next level, which is manifesting stuff, speaking what you want into existence. Super fun. All right, boys and girls, much love to you. And as usual, if you have not done so already, feel free to go to lovequestcoaching.com and take your free Love Life assessment, where you get to answer a bunch of questions, tell me exactly what's going on with you and your love life, and I give you exact answers for your specific questions. Talk to you soon. Again, that's at lovequestcoaching.com. Bye. Have a great evening.